the last class on the course, GST202. It's been a long one. I think it's about the volume 8 of the course. It's been interesting, it's been wonderful. So we're going to be taking the last part on our introduction, all right, more formation phase here on YouTube, and the rest is restricted to a private class where we have YouTube, the Telegram classes back to back. So today we'll be taking the last part. We are going to be taking our bearing from peace and peacemaking. What has been said, let's start straight to. But just before then, for those of us that are new to the stream, let's do our two. Good evening, Ms. Regina. It's great to have you on board. For those of us who are new to the stream, please let's do our two. Smash the like button, press the subscribe button, and I encourage you to become a member of our private class, whereby we work you through all your courses throughout the semester. And just do out to reach out to us on our official website, www.power.com, where you get to use the WhatsApp button in the top right corner. This being said, let's actually into it. So now we have, okay, we have peace. Just a moment, I might want to confirm my audio. Okay, the audio is perfect. So now we have GST202, and we have peace. All right. I believe it's not a new word to us. All right. But let's just take one of the two definitions on the term. Now, the word peace is derived from the Latin word. All right. Derived from the word Latin word. From the Latin word pax. All right. Pax. Now, pax, which literally mean a pact, a contract, an agreement to end war or any dispute and conflicts between people, nations, or antagonistic groups of people. All right. Now, pax here, pax here literally, all right, pax here literally means, all right, literally means pact, all right, contracts, all right, an agreement, okay, an agreement to, okay, an agreement, we have end war, all right, and conflicts, end war, end conflict, all right, violence between, all right, between what we refer to as nations, between nations, all right, we have group of people, all right, etc. So we have it there. Peace is right from the Latin word pax, and pax here, let's take that. Pax means pact, contract, or agreement to what? End war, end conflict, end violence between nations, group, sets, individuals. All right. Peace can also be a non-violent way of life. All right. The question can come as dash is said to be a non-violent way of life. So automatically that means, all right, that means peace. Okay, peace can be a non-violent way of life. Now, peace often depicts cessation of violence, all right, the cease of violence, conflict, a state of quiet or tranquility, or any absence of disturbance or agitation. Okay, So we have that as that. Now, according to the United Nations document, an agenda for peace, it says something about peace building. All right, it consists a wide range of activities associated with capacity building, reconciliation, and okay, we're already entering into peace building. As you join the stream, all right, do well to say hi, good evening, and if you're here to smash the like button, do well to smash the like button. Now, we have it here, peace building. All right, peace building has a lot to do with capacity building. All right, capacity building. Okay, not just that, reconciliation. Reconciliation. Okay, we have relation. Not just that, we also have societal transformation and societal transformation. Okay, now that we understand what it means by the term peace, so we also need to understand that it doesn't just come like that. It doesn't just come randomly. Okay, it requires building. Anything that it's just it requires implementation. It's a one-way thing, but building requires a lot of things involved. All right, so it's not instant, it's progressive. When you are building one step at a time, then you see growth, you see changes. All right, so now peace building now is not a static or a one-time thing. Is a progressive, all right, can be seen as a progressive thing whereby you build capacity. Okay, building capacity, helping educating people on the importance of why it is better to go for peace than war. All right, and for those that have been offended, that have been wronged, help them reconcile. Okay, reconcile situations. Okay, and also when this is going on, then the result will be societal transformation. So all of this requires a lot of activities, and this is responsible for that. Now let's take a step further. Now it's also said to be what? That's for peace building. It's also said to be a long-term process that occurs after violent conflict has slowed down. Okay, a long-term process that occurred after violence must have slowed down. All right, and we have peacekeeping, interest parties. Peacekeeping is the third party. All right, third party intervention. Third party intervention to what? To assist parties in transitioning from violence into peace. All right, assists parties, all right, assist parties in transitioning, I beg your pardon, in transitioning, all right, the changing process, all right, the changing process, the process of change, transitioning from what we call violent conflict to peace, all right, from violent conflict into what? Peace. So we have that as that. Now let's take a step further. Now let's take note of some abbreviations. African Union, formerly known as Organization of African Unity. We also have ECOWAS, Economic Community of West African States. Please let's take note of the abbreviation. Now we also have what we call conflict management. Okay, conflict management refers to the process or act geared towards reducing negative and destructive capacity of conflict. Right? Conflict management. Take note of the key points. It's a process, an act. All right? Act slash process. What is it all about? Reduce the negative. Reduce negative and destructive. Don't forget we said it can be destructive, it can be constructive. Okay? Constructive in the sense that conflict is positive. Destructive in the sense that it is negative. Okay? So it says here that destructive capacity of conflict through various means or measures by working with and through stakeholders. Okay? Just to reduce with the aid of stakeholders. When we say stakeholders in the those are the people that are affected directly by the outcome of the conflict. And we have conflict transformation, all right, as we have it here, John Paul, all right, John Paul Lederach. We have John Paul Lederach. Okay, John Paul Lederach in 1995, I beg your pardon, postulated the term conflict transformation. Postulated the term conflict transformation. Are we together? We're simply talking about that process whereby conflict is experiencing changes, all right, degenerates, all right, transforms, turns into positive instead of destructive. And we also have suppression, conflict suppression, like it says here. This is the unwillingness or lukewarm attitude, okay, of parties, all right, towards the capacity of managing or transforming the conflicting situation. Okay, this is what we have as that. It says is a conflict situation which parties which portray the unwillingness or lukewarmness attitude of more power parties or stronger interveners who has the ability to transform or manage a conflict situation to measure leading to the management or resolving of the conflict. Okay? It says here that it is the unwillingness or lukewarm attitude of power parties, people who has the ability and to intervene and definitely control this conflict. We also have negotiation, like we've talked about this time before now. It talks a lot about the peaceful way of putting an end to conflict. I also have good office, said to be a method by which the individual or state of international organ acting as third party, okay, and may assist in ensuring almost same to negotiation too. All this we spoke about in our retrospective classes. And we have something here talking about gender. The term is used to denote the social characteristics assigned to men and women. Gender, social characteristics attached to men and women. So we have basically that as that. And there's an abbreviation I want us to note here. It says NATO, right? North Atlantic Treaty Organizations, NATO, and we have the ICISS, International Commission on Intervention and State Sovereignty. These are very important abbreviations we need to take note of. So thank you very much, everyone. It's been a wonderful time on this course. Like I said, it's not going to be a long one because we're actually calling it up with the course already. Been able to cover it all in just 15 minutes. So for those of us who might have missed a class or two on this course, it will be made available by weekend. All the classes will be arranged accordingly for us so we can catch up by might have missed anything. Do have a wonderful evening. Please let's submit our notes to the appropriate quarters. The next time we're having this class will be on Telegram, where we'll be doing a lot of expansion and introduction discussion on the course. I look forward to seeing you all in subsequent tutorial. Bye for now.